kind of between Laird and Tongue. This is big sky country. Long roads, narrow. Every now and then traffic comes by and we have to dodge each other in these what are called passing zones. Widenings in the road which are regularly spaced. And kind of pretty in its own natural way. So you see that mountain there? I came down alongside that mountain in the valley area, down to that little development there, that little hamlet, and then from there all the way up here. It was a long, slow grade. It wasn't really that steep, but it was long. And it's a one-lane road, so with passing areas. So, despite the low population around here, there were quite a few cars that needed to get around me. It wasn't too bad. Beautiful day. 6:11 p.m. Monday, June 8th. It's Tuesday, June 9th, on an overcast day, but it doesn't look rainy, at least not where I'm at. And I'm next to a long and somewhat narrow lake. on this long and lonely road, which does get traffic every now and then. It's 8:02 on Tuesday, June 9th, and I finally made, after that long, desolate road heading from east to west, and south to north, the town of Tung, or Tunga. And still too early for some businesses to be open yet, but I hope to find an open coffee shop sometime in the next 2 or 3 hours on my way to John O Groats. So yeah, that must be the Atlantic, or the Atlantic, or something like that. Anyways, glad I had the no-seum head netting this morning, or they would have eaten me alive. And it's been lightly raining, so I don't like that. Well, it's 10:51 on Tuesday, June 9th, still. And this is just a pretty part of the road. Kind of a slow uphill grade, which is a pain, of course, but it's kind of pretty. Oh, and let's see. My butt still hurts after a long time, but it's my tailbone mostly. But for the most part, it's gone, so that's good. Oh, and this is the town of Betty Hill, if you could call it a town. Well, it's Wednesday, June 10th. At 05:46, so it's 5:46 a.m. and this being almost midsummer, there's almost no nighttime. And I go to bed when the sun's rising or setting and it's still up, and I wake up and the sun is up. So I'm almost to John O Groats. I got about 36 miles to go, and beautiful morning, and I thought I'd let you see it. That is the lovely town of Thurso, which it's still too early for me to stop in and have a hot cocoa or something. But I just wanted to let you see the clouds around here. They're amazing. That is east, so that is north. Somewhere around there is John O Groats. It's well, the computer won't say, but it's about 20 miles away now. And the time, date and time, 8:37 on Wednesday, June 10th. Here I am. I just got through Thurso, I guess, and that little town over there, or hamlet, or whatever it's called, is Dunnet. And this is just a pretty beach area. I thought I'd capture this. Very pretty. So it's 11:25 on Wednesday, June 10th. I'm on the just the outskirts of John O Groats. It's 3.9 more miles to the northernmost segment of this continent. Finally. John O Groats.
You alright?
Huh?
Are you nearly finished? Is that you? That's the end of your. You come from Land's End?
Not Land's End.
No.
London.
Oh, good work. Excellent. You had a good trip.
Off and on. Except for the super tough grades and the bad weather.
I was going to say there's been some fairly wet weather, hasn't there? And, yeah. Well, we're nearly there. It's yeah. Excellent. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
11:56, Wednesday, June 10th, and I'm about to hit the northernmost part of the UK continent. There's more north in the islands, but I'm not going to the islands. It's Thursday, June 11th, quarter to 10. I'm just checking out of the Seaview Hotel here at John O Groats. It's not raining, which is good. Oh. Okay, here we go. I made the town of Wick, which is about 16 miles south of John O Groats, and I'm on a river, the River Wick, crossing over it, and it's a very nice little town. It's Friday, June 12th, morning of 20 minutes before 6 o'clock a.m. That is the North Sea. And there's a farmhouse and a bunch of cattle. I'm just leaving Latherton, where I spent the night. Whoops, I forgot this. Okay. Yeah, we'll play a little bit of that. Now I'm on the main road. I think it's A6. And I've got about 19 miles before I hit Helmsdale. It's Friday, June 12th, 3:08 p.m. My cycle computer led me up a crummy little footpath bicycle path. It's not really meant for trikes, but I just barely made it to this rickety old bridge. And that's the road I think I'm going to continue on. I hope the path off of this bridge is a little better than the path onto it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Saturday, June 13th, 7 a.m. Been waiting here since 5:30 when I woke up, because I spent the night here. And this is a train station that stops in front of the Dunrobin Castle. So this is the Dunrobin station. And it's a good thing I stayed here too, because it rained last night. And as you know, I really dislike rain, especially on my camping gear. So there is where I spent the night. And I saw a couple of deer cross, go that way. That was very cool. I'm a little early, but this is Dunrobin Castle. Wow.
아니. Thank you.
He did all the scenes.
Ja, deswegen wurde das dann nicht mehr genutzt, oder?
Ich glaube schon. Deswegen will das von dem Herz als Ausstellungsort sehen.
Hi. Wow.
Pass auf, dass er auch wirklich Geld hat. Display steht hier. Display.
One time, and the reason for them becoming popular is because of their gregariousness. It does mean today that when we go through the woods hunting quite often, I can take more than one Harris hawk, but some falconers who have a team of hawks like this will enable them to take up to 4 visitors along, and with a short amount of tuition they could actually have a hawk like Juanita each, a glove, the bag, the meat, and we could go for a hawk walk through the trees at Dunrobin here or wherever. But this is exactly the same as we would do when we go hunting. The hawk will follow us through the trees. And I'd like you to know that it was our ancestors who discovered this training process a very long time ago. They noticed that with the hawks like this, that they may help us gather food, especially before the invention of the gun. And they would have trapped a wild hawk in the woods. Our native hawk is the goshawk, about the same size as Juanita, but a little bit faster, but not as easy to work in front of a crowd as the Harris hawk. Now, they would have trained the hawk by having the hawk feed its dinner on the gloved hand like this, and while the hawk was becoming tame with the falconer, also it would be becoming tame with your hunting dog that you should have sat by your side. Once the hawk becomes tame with you and your dog, you've then formed a formidable hunting team. It's the dog's job to find the game in the forest floor as we go hunting, and it's Juanita's job to catch it. My job is to make sure that the game is flushed at the correct moment in favour of the hawk catching it, so I can harvest it for the table. Now quite often as we go hunting with Juanita, in about an hour of this hunting, we can quite often have 10 rabbits already caught. And she is probably the best rabbit hook I've ever had. So we'd like you all to see next exactly how Juanita would catch a rabbit when we go hunting. And with that wing section, she can fly from 0 to 45 miles per hour very, very quickly. And I'm not sure if you're aware, rabbits, everyone, rabbits can run at the speed of about 35 miles per hour. So her working from the tree above me should have a great advantage. Now, we do have a pretend rabbit in this tube here at the front of the audience, everyone. And there's a young man in the audience today who's very kindly agreed to help me with this part of the demonstration. And his name's Jacob. So come and join me, Jacob. Don't go just yet. Wait, Jacob. Okay, everyone. The hawk is poised in the tree, waiting for game to be flushed for her. And young Jacob, in a second or two, is about to attempt to run down Dunrobin lawn at 35 miles per hour. In the hope for you all to see how we'd catch a rabbit in the winter time. Jacob, on your marks, get set, go as fast as you can.
Oh my gosh.
Well done, Jacob. Come on back. Got a slightly different wing loading. Their feathers are slightly longer for the weight of the body and usually a little bit wider and quite soft compared to the peregrine. Because in the African continent, Charlie will be searching for a thermal, and a thermal is a rising column of air. Once the lanner falcon finds one of these, he can get into a thermal, and with no effort whatsoever, he can rise up and up and up to the top of the thermal. Quite often, to heights of around 1,000 feet. Here he comes. Oh, he dropped it. He'll be back. Here he comes. Charlie, he's got another one. People going over there?
It is Sunday, June 14th, and it's about 1:45 in the afternoon, and I thought I'd show you this pleasant view. That's the Cromarty Firth, that body of water there, and that's the Cromarty Bridge, I believe, and I forget what the land beyond is called. But weather's nice right now. It was a bit rainy this morning, which was a bit of a pain. It's cold, windy, and wet. But it's quite pleasant right now.